How's it going, bros? Today we're shaking things up a little bit and we're going to be looking at the top 10 hottest figures in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. The only rule I have here is that a character cannot have been in an explosion or been blown up in any way. Yes, that's hot, but that's not what I'm going for here because pretty much every single character in Star Wars has blown up. Plo Koon, that does not count. Kanan Jarrus, we don't count him either. Everyone else that was blown up does not count for today's video. Please feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Let's see what we got. Starting us off at number 10, we have the Summer Vacation Palpatine figure here. Really, all of the Summer Vacation figures, I would say, are probably a little warm, but especially Palpatine here. He has the hood. I know he's just hot under that, and he's showing the most skin out of all the Summer Vacation figures, so he's getting off on a little bit of a technicality here, but we'll let it slide. Then we got Dexter. Now, Dexter works in a kitchen, and if you've ever worked in a kitchen, you know those things are not cool. He is one hot dude. You can practically see the sweat and the grease down by his belly. And he's got those rolls. I know they're just so sweaty under those man boobs. Oh, that's so gross to think about. He's just one greasy guy, and I know he's hot as fuck. Up next, we got Han Solo frozen in carbonite. Now, I know what you're gonna say. Oh, he's frozen. He's frozen. He can't be hot if he's frozen. Well, actually, you're wrong. Because if you go onto Wikipedia.com, it'll actually tell you that the process of carbon freezing is gas is pumped into a chamber where it is mixed with molten carbonite. And that sounds pretty hot to me. That sounds pretty warm. At number 7, we got topless Kylo Ren.
Do you have something, a cowl or something you can put on?
Now, depending on what you're into, you might find this attractive, and I'm not going to blame you at all. Because look at this guy. He is a hunky dude. Look at those muscles, my guy. Woo. You know what I mean? He's a muscular man. And then we have Snoke. Snoke was never really in a warm or hot situation. He just looks like a burn victim. So I gotta put him on the list. Because it looks like he was scalded in a pot of boiling water or something. I don't know, just look at him. His whole face is deformed. He looks like Palpatine almost, with the scarring and the weird... You know what I mean? He has no hair, it's all been burned off. I'm sure somewhere along the line, this man has been burned. In 5th place, we got Darth Vader without his helmet. He was recently just electrocuted by Emperor Palpatine, if you'll remember in Return of the Jedi. So, that's probably pretty warm. I mean, he's fresh off an electrocution to the face. That's why he had to take his helmet off, because it broke, because it was so hot, and it screwed up his systems, so... And then we have Scarred Palpatine, which, again, another burn victim here, but this one is a lot more electricity to the face.
I have the power to save the one you love!
He withstood electricity to his own face and hands for 30 seconds straight. Which is a lot. That's a long time. So I would imagine he's probably a lot warmer than Vader was, okay? Just look at his face. Now, the next two are probably a little self-explanatory. We have the First Order Flame Trooper, and, he shoots fire. He shoots fire, so he's warm because he shoots fire. He creates burns. He creates lots of damage using hot fire. Super hot fire. And then we got his bro, the Incinerator Trooper. Same deal. Same weapon. Got that flamethrower. I just made this guy a little bit higher on the list because he looks cooler. That's the only reason. And in 1st place, we got Charred Anakin. You cannot get any hotter than this because this guy, I mean, he technically should only have one of his limbs right now, but this man was just set on fire, and he was on fire for a good 10 to 20 seconds. He's all burned up. His clothes are fucked up. He's got burns and scars all over him from that fire, so this is definitely the hottest character, and there's no one else.
Right foot creep, ooh, walking with that ear. Look around, stay low, make sure they don't see ya. Catch 'em bad walk.